Hello all, welcome to Gurukul CAT 100 series, a series designed to take you from your study room to your corporate boardroom. I am Deepak and this is Daily Quant with Deepak. Hi all, welcome back to day 65 of 100 days to CAT Quant series. In this video, we'll be discussing 5 questions from geometry. So whenever a question is displayed on the screen, pause the video, try solving that question. Once you're done solving, you can resume the video. If you find this video helpful, like the video, share this video with your friends who are preparing for CAT, and most importantly, for more videos of this kind, subscribe to our channel. Now, if you want to attempt these 5 questions in the form of a test, you can sign up in our portal, the gurukul.org.in. The link is provided in the description below. So once you sign up, you'll get access to a course called 100 Days Race to CAT, in which there will be 3 sections: Quant, LRDI, and VRC. We will be uploading 100 tests in each section, so that if you're a serious CAT 2025 aspirant, you cannot afford missing these tests. And these tests are absolutely for free, right? So without any further delay, let's get started with the first question. ABCD is a parallelogram such that all the 4 of its vertices lie on the circumference of a circle. So indirectly, we are given that this parallelogram is a cyclic quadrilateral. So when will that be? Right. So parallelogram being a cyclic quadrilateral, that's only possible when that is a rectangle. So indirectly, we are given that A, B, C, and D is a rectangle with radius 7 units and center O. Further, measure of angle OAB is equal to 30 degrees. 30 degrees. What is the length of the in radius of triangle ABC? Okay. Now the radius is given to be 7 units. So AC will be the diameter of the circle, which is 14 units. Right? Now we are asked to find the in radius of this triangle. Now if this is 14, this is side opposite to 90 degrees, right? In the case of a right angle triangle with angles being 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90, the ratio of the sides would be 1 root 3, 2, right? If the side opposite to angle 90 degrees is 14, then the side opposite to 30 degrees would be 7, and this would be 7 root 3. Right? Now we are asked to find the length of in radius of triangle ABC, and this is a right angle triangle. In the case of right angle triangle, the in radius of the triangle is nothing but semi-perimeter minus hypotenuse. So what is the semi-perimeter here? 7 plus 7 root 3 plus 14 by 2 minus, what is the hypotenuse? 14, right? So this is nothing but 21 plus 7 root 3 by 2 minus 14, or on taking LCM, I can write this as by 2 minus 28, which is nothing but 7 root 3 minus 7 by 2. I can take 7 by 2 common. So 7 by 2 into root 3 minus 1. Hence option B should be the answer to this question. Now coming to the second question, a ladder of length 10 meters is lying against the wall, making an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. So we have wall here, ground, we have a ladder of length 10 meters, making an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. How many meters of the ladder should be cut off so that it reaches the same height, making an angle of 60 degrees with the ground, right? So if the side opposite to right angle 90 degrees, if that is 10 meters, the side opposite to 30 degrees should be 5 meters, and this is 60 degrees, so this should be 5 root 3. Now the ladder should be making an angle of 60 degrees, so it will be reaching the ground here, it will be touching the ground here, right? So we need to find the length that we should be trimming that ladder so that it reaches the same height as before, and this angle is given to be 60 degrees, right? And this angle is 30 degrees. Now the side opposite to 60 degrees is 5 meters, then the side opposite to 30 degrees would be 5 by root 3. Now if the side opposite to 30 degrees, if that is 5 by root 3, side opposite to 90 degrees, that would be twice of that, 10 by root 3. Now earlier the length of the ladder is 10 meters. Now it should be 10 by root 3. So what length of the ladder should be cut off? 10 minus 10 by root 3. So option B should be the answer to this question. Now coming to the third question, PQRS is a rhombus. If if TQ is equal to 4.5 units, find the area of a triangle S, P and Q. Right. So we should be finding the approximate value of area of triangle SPQ. Right. Now let the length of the side be 2x. If that is the case, this is x, this is x, this is x, this is x. Now we are asked to find the area of triangle PSQ, where QT is nothing but the median drawn from vertex Q to base PS, right? And we know that median divides triangle into two equal parts having same area, right? Now if I can somehow manage to find the area of triangle PQT, twice of that is nothing but area of triangle PQS, right? And this is given to be 4.5 9 by 2, right? Now if I can find the value of x, I can get the area of triangle TPQ by area is nothing but half into product of two adjacent sides, x into 2x into sine of the angle between them, right? Sine 60. Now let's try finding the value of x, right? So to do that, we can use the cosine rule, right? Now what is cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now this should be equal to x square plus 2x whole square. X square plus 4x square minus 81 by 4 by 2 into x into 2x. So I can cancel these two. So we have 2x square is equal to 5x square minus 81 by 4. Now bringing 81 by 4 to left hand side, so that would become plus 81 by 4 is equal to 3x square 327, right? So x square, this implies x square is equal to 27 by 4. Now let's keep the value of x square, because after cancelling these two, we are left with x into x square into sine 60. That would be 27 by 4 into root 3 by 2. Now this is what? This is the area of triangle P2Q. But we are asked to find the value of triangle PSQ. So into 2. So these two will get cancelled. So 4 6.75 6.75 into root 3, so that should be close to 12, because 6.75 and the approximate value of root 3 is 1.732, so should be close to 12. So hence option A should be the answer for this question. But since we have none of these, right, so you should be finding the value of 6.75 into root 3. Now coming to the next question, in triangle ABC, MN is parallel to BC, AN is to NC is 2 is to 3. So if this is 2x, this should be 3x, and similarly if this is 2y, this should be 3y. If areas of triangles ABC and AMN are both integers, so area of this triangle should be an integer as well as the ABC, then what could be the area of quadrilateral BMNC? Now these two triangles are similar. Now what is the ratio of their sides? 2 is to 5, right? If the ratio of the sides is 2 is to 5, the ratio of the areas would be 4 is to 25. So if the area of the smaller triangle is 4a, the area of the larger triangle would be 25a. Now how can we get the area of this quadrilateral? Area of the larger triangle minus area of the smaller triangle. So 25a minus 4a, 21a, right? And given that these two are integers, this should also be an integer, right? So the area of the quadrilateral should be a multiple of 21. So that could be 21, 42 as well as 63. So any of the above should be the answer to this question. Now coming to the next question. two circles intersect each other such that the tangents turn from one of the 2 points of intersection of the circles to both the circles are mutually perpendicular. Now these are the two tangents which are perpendicular to each other. What is the length of the common tangent if the radii of the circles are 10 units and 5 units respectively? So we are asked to find the length of the direct common tangent, right? Now, at the point of tangency, if this is the tangent, that should be perpendicular to the radius, right? So that means this tangent passes through the center of the circle. Now, similarly, this tangent to this circle, should pass through center of this circle. Radius is 10, radius is 5. Now, what should we know to find the length of the direct common tangent? Distance between the centers. So, let's try to find the distance between the centers. Now, if this is 5, this is 10, right? So, this should be under root 10 square plus 5 square, which is nothing but 125. 125 is 5 root 5, right? So the distance between the centers is 5 root 5. This radius is 10. This radius is 5. So this distance would be 5 units. Now we know that this is right angle, right? So given with the hypotenuse and one of the perpendicular sides, we are asked to find the length of the other perpendicular side. We can simply apply the Pythagoras theorem. So if this is L, right, so L square should be equal to under root 5 root 5 square, 125 minus 5 square, 25. So L square is equal to, sorry, this should be 125 minus 25. L square is equal to 100, or L is equal to 10 units in length. So 10 should be the answer to this question.
Hope you enjoyed learning from today's session.
This series is designed to help you with your CAT preparation and practice daily. We are with you in this journey.
To watch the next video, click here. And to watch Gurukul's CAT 100 series, study room to boardroom, the entire playlist, click here.
If you learned from today's session, like, share, and subscribe.